On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now motion him out of the backfield.
First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It's Saquon Barkley. Down to the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards showing just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. That ball's out, Smith lost it. And the Browns pick it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That one's caught. Judy has it. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Browns first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
With Sampson running out of the gun. And he's right forward, fights it after a couple of yards. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Here's Sanders now. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
60, here we go. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up in the second after coming into the lead. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Zone read give here to Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Sanders going to look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Hand off here to Sampson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
60. Panther 11, Bronco 80. Let's go.
Sanders now on third down. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. On the screen, this is Sampson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Judkins has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense is starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On first and 10, it's Hurts. This is complete downfield to Smith. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, Hurts. That's caught. Hits the rookie from Louisville. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
16 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Back to throw, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Barkley goes up and over for the touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready?
Judkins up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Judkins running between the tackles. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jair Alexander with the stop.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Panther and pop.
To throw now is Sanders. Connecting on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Go. 70 line, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
On 1st down, here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pump and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Mustang 19.
Air it out on 3rd. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing a 4th down. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on his 4th down. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Schmidt connects, and that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. It's an option right that begins this drive. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
180, 180. Crowd left Yeti.
They go play fake with Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Great, shot. Chillin'.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down from the 42.
Great, shot. And let's go. Yeti.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
On second down, here's Barkley. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What do you do? And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He's back to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get it. Steady.
On the give, here's Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another game to Judkins. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Brown's ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Another one for Judkins. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19. Ready.
Now Sanders. Makes the catch. And he He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Looking quickly here.
He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Sanders going to look to throw. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
He'll throw it. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
26. Eagles 14.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun.